Hi everyone, I am cooking one of my favorite street foods from my new book Chaat Chutney, and it is from Mumbai, and I enjoyed it very much when I lived there, and it is Pav Bhaji. And I'm going to show you that recipe because it is really easy and quick but tastes amazing. So I'm going to start by heating a pan and adding 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil, vegetable oil, and to this I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salted butter. And in India, when they're cooking it on the streets, they add so much oil and butter, but I have tried to keep the recipes minimum of oil and butter that is needed. So once the butter has melted, we're going to add 1 onion roughly chopped, and we let it cook until it's softened. As the onions are beginning to color, we're going to add 2 roughly chopped tomatoes. You can go as fine as you like. Again, cook this for 5 minutes. To this I'm going to add roughly 4 large florets of cauliflower which I have grated, so that will go straight in. Mix. Next goes in 1 green pepper, which again I have roughly chopped, and mix it up. To this I'm going to add 250 ml of boiling water. This is going to help cook the vegetables. Cover it up and let it cook on medium to low heat for 15 minutes. Now it's time to add our spices. You can use a ready-made Pav Bhaji mix which is available in Asian supermarkets, or you can make your own, and I have got a fantastic recipe for this on the channel. Click on the link here. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this Pav Bhaji mix, just sprinkle on top, and also 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Just let it cook for a couple of minutes, and then we'll add 350 to 400 ml more of boiling water. Now go in the potatoes, which is 5 boiled and peeled potatoes. Now you can grate them, but because they are boiled, they are cooked and they're really soft, so I just usually just squash them in. Give it a good mix, and if you think you need a bit more water, go for it. I like it to be nice and thick, not very runny. This is going to now cook for 10 to 15 minutes on low to medium heat with a lid on. Let's have a quick check. Whoa, it's bubbling away. Now if you want it even smoother, you can use a potato masher and just get it all squashed in. I won't be doing too much of this, just a tiny bit to get the big lumps of potato squashed. That is looking really good. And like always, a quick taste test. Definitely needs more salt. Another 1/2 teaspoon of salt I'm putting. Some of you think I add too much salt, but that is why I always taste, because I like a bit extra salt. But if you don't have to. Right, this is done, and for the pav you can use any kind of bread rolls. I have got some burger buns here because they do go really well with the bhaji, and they are closest to the pav that we know. So I've got a pan hot, and I'm just going to get this slightly golden. So once they are getting a bit of color, the best bit, and trust me, this is just a percentage of how much butter they use actually on the streets for this dish. So I'm just adding a little bit of butter. You can add as much as you like, and then we will cook it the other side. Now it's time to plate this up. Freshly chopped coriander to finish. You can add as much as you like. And this is the Pav Bhaji ready. It smells incredible, and if you want, you can squeeze a bit of lime juice on top, but it's up to you. Just oh, that butter. Oh. It tastes as authentic as it can be. Just amazing. If you don't want so much butter, you can skip that, but it's really good. So do try it with that. And the best part is you've made that Pav Bhaji masala yourself, which is amazing. So please do give this a go. Give us a thumbs up if you like the recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week.